Hey, how's it going YouTube? This is SilverBeanie here, bringing you guys week 11 for the UBL season 1. The Crystal Palosssands this week are taking on IrishEmerald and the Wexford Wailords in the final match of the season. This is the guaranteed last match of the season. We are currently 5-5. The outcome of this match will guarantee or not guarantee our space in the playoffs. We are up against a very scary team this week, as we always are. If you missed the team builder, definitely check it out. Links in the description, or you can check out the tag up there in the corner. You can see the team we brought, see our breakdown, see what our opponents got, and all the good stuff. But this week, our opponent is also rocking 5-5, so they are on the same par as us, but as an overall differential, in terms of the amount of kills they have, they are in a much higher seat than we are. Their Megalopony, for starters, alone has 15 kills, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the highest on the board. So we definitely got our work cut out for us, and I'm hoping this week that we can come out with a W. We seem to do well in tougher spots, so I'm hoping this week we can come out with a W. I'm going to get all connected up here with my opponent. Fingers crossed we brought the best team that we possibly can. I feel like I've done what I can, but who knows? We shall see. We shall see. I'll see you guys in just a sec. Alright, we're all connected up here with our opponent. We are getting ready to see what our opponent's going to bring as well. Very nervous, very scary, and I'm telling you now, I'm not going to lie, I'm shaking my boots a little. Definitely expecting that Megalopony and that Tapu Bulu. The floor just as well, more than likely coming. Expecting that Toxapex, just as a sort of bulky wall along that fortress, and more than likely maybe the Mesprit. But overall, I'm not looking forward to what awaits me. Coming from my opponent to select their team. I can feel my heart just pumping like crazy. It's going mad. Hopefully though, fingers crossed, we've done all we can, and this is going to be it. Let's see what our opponent is going to be bringing. Please don't bring the Lopunny, but I know he has. There's the Lopunny. In fact, we predict his team perfectly, other than the fact I don't see... Lord? No, I see... What do I see? Mesprit. I don't see Mesprit, instead I see Spiritomb. I had a feeling the Spiritomb was going to come. It was either that or the... Mesprit. I had a feeling it might come though, but not looking forward to this. We're not bringing Feeny this week, so to an extent, obviously we now can unfortunately be hit with the possible status conditions that we've been able to avoid over the last few weeks. My plan, I think, is to lead Gasteric. I noticed his fortress is his spinner. It does make me wish I did actually bring Kinpower Fire on that thing, which I didn't. It does kind of, thinking about it now, I do regret, but it is what it is. I think what I want to do is lead Gasteric, because I really want to get my webs up as soon as possible, because as soon as we got our webs up, the better. Like, it'll just be 10 times better if we can get our webs up. So I think that's what I want to do. I think I want to get my webs up. Because other than that, the only thing I think maybe we could do is maybe lead Lunara. We don't have any Volt Turners either, which to an extent could be difficult. I think I'm going to stick with my gut, and I think I'm going to lead Gasteric and try and see if we can get our webs up. If we need to switch, we need to switch. I have a lot of counters to near enough his entire team. So let's just hope that this works. Whew, man. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got. Who does he lead? This will kind of determine obviously our next turn. I'm expecting either the Fortress lead or maybe Toxapex lead. We'll see. But here comes Trainer Irish. Lola, which is the Lopunny. He straight up goes into the Lopunny. Oh, he's not messing around. He is not messing around. Okay, that's a little bit annoying because it means we have to switch right this second, because Lopunny outspeeds us every time. I have a perfect counter though, and that's my... I have 2 counters really. In fact, to an extent I have 3 for this thing. You know, and for the Bulu. I can switch right now into... let me just get green. Mega Lopunny at level 50. So I can switch into Cresselia. Depending on his spread, but a max damage does about 30% to me, which is pretty nice, and then Psychic does about 60-70. And he has got a Dark type, which is the Spirit, and unfortunately not rocking Moonblast, which is unfortunate. So I could switch into maybe, let me see what, like, Problem is I don't really want to switch into Blade, because high jump kick hurts, that's at least 55%, and because of no guard ability, guarantees to hit. So I could also switch into Golbat, we've got 40 seconds, could switch into Golbat. Brave Bird does about 85 to 100%, and a return only does about 30-40, so about 45 max. So I think probably Cresselia is probably my best play. Yeah, I'm going to switch into Cresselia. He may predict this, but I think Cresselia is probably my best play. Because we can Calm Mind and start hitting things nicely. So that's my plan. If I'm mistaken here, I'm going to be so mad. But to my knowledge, Lopunny does not get knockoff. To my knowledge. If it does get knockoff, then I'm so upset. Because this game's kind of over. I don't think it gets knockoff. Fake out, as expected. Which still does a lot. Still does a lot. Let's just mark Fake Out on this thing, just so we know he has it. Fake Out. Fake Out does about 10-12%. We're now at 214. 94%. That's about average. About right? Okay, so it shows the Fake Out. Now, most likely knowing that we're going to just straight up hit with a Psychic type move or something, I could probably Calm Mind. The biggest problem we're going to have, I think, is probably the Fortress. We don't really do too much against it. I have a feeling either the Fortress or the Florges. I am running Psychic and not Psy Shock, which is a little bit annoying. But Psychic just hits this thing 20 times harder. Doesn't it? You know what I mean? Let me see. If he goes into the Florges right now. Florges Calm Mind set, level 50. And against the Chandelier, 94%. No, that Chandelier, no, I want Cresselia. How much time we got? 40 seconds, 94%. Moonblast does about 21-25%. We don't do much, but if I can get a +1 off, then we can start doing decent damage. I'm going to just go straight for a Calm Mind. I'm just going to go for that. I want him to switch. Yes. There's the switch. Wicked. Spiritomb. There's the Spiritomb, as expected. Now, Spiritomb is a bit of a tricky one, because I think it's got like a Pursuit Trapper set. We're getting a +1, which is nice. So we're now sitting at +1. Let me make a note of it. We're now, I think, at full health. Yeah, we're back to full health. So let me just make a note of this, because Spiritomb is difficult. I don't actually know what kind of thing, like what kind of move Spiritomb gets. Let me have a quick look. I had a little look. I know it gets things like Sucker Punch and all that lot. Have a look. Spiritomb, Infiltrator, so yeah, and Pressure. Pressure's going to be annoying. I didn't actually see if it was rocking it. I didn't. But yeah, Pursuit, Sucker Punch, Foul Play, and Shadow Sneak, Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp could be annoying. I don't have any way to get rid of it. And especially if he goes for something like Toxic. We're sitting at +1. So how much do we do now at +1? Ice Beam does about 24-28%. Decent damage. A Sucker Punch, though, hurts. And it actually hurts a lot. Like, I'm going to be so mad, but how much would a Moonblast have done? It would have been at least a 2-hit KO. Not going to lie, a little bit upset. Okay, against Spiritomb, there's not much I can do. It is a tricky one, because Chandelier can't do anything, Cresselia can't do anything, Blade can't do anything. Golbat, maybe? Golbat's probably my best play, and then I can Brave Bird it. It's going to be annoying though if he goes for Will-O-Wisp right here. Not gonna lie, that would be really annoying. Let me think about this. I think Golbat is probably my best play. Nah, I'm gonna go for Ice Beam. I'm gonna see what he does. He didn't Sucker Punch. Horrific. What does he do? Can we get a freeze? Can we get lucky? Toxic. Okay, so he shows Toxic on the thing. But he is bulky. He is especially bulky. There is no way like he could eat that as well as he did. Let me see something. From a Cresselia at +1, Ice Beam 1923. He is. Yeah, that did nothing. That did not. That no way did 22%. That did 20%. He has got to be Mild Nature. No, what's the other one? Careful. Even then, he has got to be some Assault Vest. No, he can't be Assault Vest. Okay, well, either way, it did nothing. So we are now forced to switch, really. So I think I'm just going to... No. Oh, we went into bread now. I think I'm just going to go straight into Serotine. And just start hitting some Brave Birds. I think that's probably my best play. As I say, I've got to be really careful against his Spiritomb, because it does, to an extent, wreck my team. Okay, goes for Shadow Ball. We eat that. That ain't going to do nothing good. Okay, I say that, it does a lot. But then again, we are physically bulky, not special. Which is a little bit unfortunate. But against the Golbat. Okay, now how are we sitting against the Golbat? He can't poison me. He's leftovers as well. Just saw that. He has lefties. Let me make a note on that. Holding the... Okay. So Brave Bird. The 3-hit KO. Which is decent damage, actually, thinking about it. Because against the rest of his team... I had a feeling then I wasn't recording. I was really so upset. Against the rest of his team, he can't really do much. I do wish I was running Toxic, because at the moment I'm running Super Fang. But the Super Fang's ready for the Fortress and the Toxapex. But I think I'm just going to Brave Bird, because it hits everything on the field. And it'll hit them hard. I'm just going to go for Brave Bird. Get some damage. He withdrew, as expected. I wanted to go into like the Bulu or something. Palos, whatever that is. What is that? It's the Toxapex. Okay. That actually suits me fine, because I can Super Fang this thing and get it withered. Also, we can get an idea of how bulky this thing is. Looks decently bulky, and he's rocking Black Sludge. Okay. Not showing the Black Sludge. Let me make a note of the Toxapex. Let's see. Level 50. Item. Okay, so against my Golbat, Brave Bird's not doing it. But we could just Super Fang it, guarantee 50%. Scald only does about 10-20% max, and I can root stuff any damage. I'm going to Super Fang this thing. I'm going to get this thing below 50%. I'm going to reveal that we are running Super Fang, but it gets this thing below 50%, which is a nice amount of damage. He's going to show the Toxic Spikes, expected. I am rocking, am I rocking Haze or Defog? I can't remember. Oh man, did I get rid of, I think I got rid of Defog for Haze last minute. I think I did. Yeah, I did. I had Defog on this thing, and but I got rid of it last minute when I did the team builder. I remember thinking now, that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Now, Brave Bird did nothing. So this thing's got to be, yeah, some chunky defense. I'd say he's about 45%. Yeah, that's about right, about 45, maybe 40. It's just 73, 75 maybe HP. I really want to Brave Bird in case he switches. More likely back into that Spiritomb. I don't think he's going to do much to me. I outspeed. I'm just going to Brave Bird. He withdrew, as expected. I'm going to Brave Bird something. It's going to hurt. Ironside is, what's this? The Fortress? Okay. Okay, so he's showing the Fortress now. How much is this going to do? Because it is neutral. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And leftovers on this thing. Man, he's got leftovers on a lot of his mons. I expect leftovers on the floor just as well, if not at least Assault Vest. So he shows leftovers. Definitely running physical bulk, 100%. Well, yeah, it's his dedicated spinner. Against my Chandelure though, what can he do to me? What does Fortress get any like anything crazy? Gets Overcoat, gets Sturdy, which we've broken. Spinner, Volt Switch, Durable, Spike, Stealth Rocks. He's probably gonna want to set up some rocks. I'm really gutted I didn't bring Defog. Really gutted. I'm actually really upset with myself, but it is what it is. Okay, with the fact that the most of his team is somewhat withered, I think I'm actually going to go into Lumiere. I'm going to go into Lumiere right here on this switch. We're going to get hurt with the spikes, which with the toxic spikes. Not much I can do about that. So we're going to get toxic now, like every time. It's one thing I've noticed about his team is he's got a very bulky team that he's going to Volt Switch. Oh, clever. One thing with his team is it's very bulky. and it likes to set up hazards, which actually I'm surprised I didn't notice that sooner and actually took off defog. I'm a little bit upset. Not gonna lie, I'm actually really upset with that. Why did I take off defog for Haze? Actually, I don't know why I even wanted Haze. Haze was really for the Florges, in case that thing wanted to start out coal mines. Man, not after a good start. We're not after a good start. Okay, so what's he going to switch into? I want him to go into Lopunny because I can hurt that thing. I can hurt that thing big time. And he can't, to an extent, well, he can potentially OHKO me now that I'm toxic. But what are you going to switch into, mate? What are you going to switch into? Because I hurt, and I hurt a lot. I need to get webs up. That's going to be one. That's crucial. Webs. But let's see what he does. Wicked. What was that? Spiritomb. Okay. Spiritomb. Okay. So against my Chandelure. Okay. So pursue. He's going to pursue, knowing that I'm going to switch. I know he is. This is tricky now because he's going to pursue me right this second. Pursuit does about 50%. He's back at full health. I don't think I even weakened him. And I'm going to potentially lose my Chandelure right here, right now. Because Sucker Punch... Because if he Sucker Punches me right now, then we're gone. He must know I'm going to switch. Do I switch and try and preserve this thing, guaranteed? Or do I just try and get some damage off? No, I think I'd rather switch and just, like, even if I take a few hits. The question is, what do I go into? Because without Tapu Fini, we are in a tricky spot against this thing, because it is part dark. Man, we already are in a tricky... it's got Toxic, so I don't think it has Will-O-Wisp, which is to an extent nice to know. I could go back into Golbat, because I don't think he has much for me. In fact, I think I might do that. Go back into Golbat. Golbat's at 125. 69%. Brave Bird, again, it's doing a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I think I'm just going to switch, hard switch back into Golbat. He's going to hurt me. He's going to Pursuit. Pursuit? No, he didn't Pursuit. Maybe he Sucker Punched. I want him to Sucker Punch. There it is. Yes, we made the right play. I'm very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. So he shows the Sucker Punch. Which, as I say, is expected on Spiritomb. Most likely he's got... Pursuit and maybe, I don't know, Shadow Sneak maybe. Okay, so we can't really do much. So I think the best thing I can do is Roost, just get some health back. He stays in. Okay, we're just gonna Roost to get some health back. What's he gonna do to me? Because we can just Brave Bird, and Brave Bird does a lot. Shadow Ball. Okay. Oh yeah, Shadow Ball. Forgot he has Shadow Ball. I didn't keep that. Shad Ball. Make a note on that. Shadow Ball. Never actually did. Yes, Shadow Balls. So he's obviously running some special investment as well. Maybe negative speed, actually. Fast special defense, negative speed. What is that? What nature is that? Fast special defense. Sassy. Okay, I reckon he's a sassy nature. I'm gonna Brave Bird. I'm gonna Brave Bird this thing. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Other than the actually probably maybe because I reckon he'll switch into the Fortress. No, he stayed in. Sweet. We're gonna get some nice damage off. And the fact that this thing I think is especially bulky, it may not live this, not live this, but may not eat this as well. Look at that, 40% beautiful damage. Mind. Okay, so he shows his last move, which is nice to know. He doesn't have Pursuit. That is awesome. The fact that he doesn't have Pursuit is amazing. Oh, my screen's just gone crazy. He doesn't have Pursuit. I love this. Okay, so we now know this thing's full moveset. And the fact that he is now +1, which is unfortunate. No, not +1 attack. Oh my god, could you imagine? +1 special plus defense. Now his Shadow Balls are going to start doing about 30%. Layout speed. So he's now, I reckon Brave Bird should be a 3-hit KO. Let's go for another one. He withdraws. Okay. Not quite sure what his play was there. Colossus, which was this thing. Okay. This thing is obviously running Regenerator, which is expected. This could be a very long match, and I'm hoping it doesn't go down to time. Nice damage there. Very nice damage. Gets a little bit of leftovers back. How much health are we sitting at? We're sitting decent. We're sitting very decent. I think I'm just going to Super Fang. If he predicts that, I mean, fair plays to him. I can just, like, I'm just going to Super Fang. Yep, stays in. Going to get another 0.5% damage off on this thing. Yeah, he is now knockoff. Oh! I did not know this thing got knockoff. Oh, I love that. I did not know this thing got knockoff. I'm not going to lie. I had no idea. Okay, now we're in a very tough spot because we no longer have our ADELAIDE. That's amazing. That is actually, not going to lie, that's a very good play. I had no idea this thing got knockoff. Wow, fair plays to you, my dude. Fair plays. Okay, so I think I need to roost. Get my health back. I have a suspicious feeling he's going to switch. Do I try and take this thing down? Well, I'm not going to be able to take it down. I need to get a roost off, because otherwise I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to do a roost now. Yeah, he withdrew. As expected. I need to roost. I need to get my health back. Ironside. That's the fortress, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Probably going to set up some rocks. The fact that I don't have defog is just annoying. I'm so mad at myself. Like, I even coming into this match, I knew he had so many hazard setters. And he didn't have that many removers. So I was thinking, great. I don't have to worry about hazards. No, idiot. We are out of the two of us, he is the better off player. 20 minutes into the match, and nothing down. This is very long and stalling. Very long and stalling. Okay. I think I have to go into Lumiere. Knowing that that thing doesn't have pursuit makes Lumiere's life 20 times better. So I think I'm just going to make that play. He's probably going to Volt Switch again though. Because Volt Switch will hurt me. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Mr. Gold. Because Mr. Gold's Choice Scarf and it hurts everything. Plus we get an Intimidate off. Yo, how much does it hurt me? Where's the fortress? There. Against my Crocodile. How well do we take it down? Durable doesn't do much. I know this thing has Volt Switch. How much time we got? 45 seconds. Sorry if you guys watching this, finding these matches not necessarily boring, but very stally. I apologize. I'm trying to make the right plays. I'm trying to get better. I only get better with playing and practicing. I think I'm just going to do this and maybe go for a knockoff or something. I think this is my play. I'm going to switch and go into this thing. If he Volt Switches, ain't going to do nothing. Ain't going to do nothing. Volt Switch, dare you. Oh, with poison, I forgot about that. Damn it. Alright. Man, this is why you want defog. I'll remember next time. Stealth rocks as well now. We are not looking good. I've had multiple opportunities as well to get up my hazards. I just haven't. We're not doing too good. Because I can't get rid of his hazards and he's building them up. I reckon he's going to probably set up spikes at some point. Best thing I think I want to do right now is go for knockoff. Because I think if he goes for knockoff though, he doesn't have a flyer. I could seriously get some damage off. Best switching he has is the Bulu, but anything is gonna hurt. Like if he goes, Toxapex is gonna near enough die. Florges? How well does a Florges take? Earthquake, 40%. I'm earthquaking. I'm just gonna straight up earthquake this thing. He stays in. He's probably gonna start setting up spikes. What he wants to do is he wants to get my teams. Oh! Oh, that did nothing! Bug Bite. That did something. Oh. Damn! We are literally going to lose to hazards. I can see it now. Bug Bite. Okay, he's definitely shown us his entire set, his entire team, which I'm not mad at. Not gonna lie. Okay, so he does show Bug Bite. I reckon he has Bug Bite then. Maybe he doesn't have Gyrable then, because if he's showing Bug Bite, I don't think he has Gyrable. Because he's rocking Stealth Rocks. He's got to have. How well does Galvantula take these hits? Thunder does damage. Oh my gosh, Thunder hurts. Thunder hurts. Problem is, like three of my Pokemon are now poisoned, and I really don't want this to happen to continue. But there's nothing I can do. Taking Defog off was the worst decision I could have made, by far, and I definitely regret that. There's nothing I can do. I don't think this guy has anything that can really hurt me. If he has Hidden Power Fire right now, I'm being mind blown. But this is going to hurt. He withdraws, as expected. Actually, I wasn't expecting. Neat. Bulu! Okay. Bulu. Bulu comes to play. So Tapu Bulu. I'm expecting it to be banded. If it's not banded, I'm very upset. I'm not. I'm actually very... we are currently sitting with our Galvantula. Well, the problem is every time we switch in as well, we're getting poisoned and we're getting hit. And I can't keep switching like this. We're going to lose. Woodhammer's going to hurt like a truck. It's going to literally just destroy me. I have to switch. Question is, what do I switch into? Because now I'm poisoned and everything else. Dahlia, how well do we eat that? Not very. Ooh, wait, Blade. I don't have a poison type. What I do, but it doesn't... It levitates. Yeah. Bread Knife is my switch. Bread Knife's my switch in. Now, I should only get hit by the rocks. Yeah. Substitute. Ooh, clever. Very clever. Very clever and annoying. Leftovers on this thing. Okay, that's good. Leftovers on this thing. Okay, so it shows substitute. Substitute. I'm going to call it substitute. I know what I mean. Okay, so this thing is not what I expected it. It's leftover. He's got a lot of leftover use. Then again, he has a lot of bulk, so he can support that. What did he go for? Substitute. So maybe he doesn't have Zen Headbutt. Yeah. We are currently sitting in with this thing. What are the chances that he switches? Any ideas? I don't think he will. Maybe? Sword Stance? Is Sword Stance a terrible play? Because if he got... what's he going to switch into? The Lopunny. What's he going to do? One-shot me. Nah, I'm just going to go for damage. I think... Ooh, do I go for Sacred Sword? He's going to switch, right? There's no way he stays in. He's going to switch. Who does he switch into? Into the Lopunny, surely. Nah, he wouldn't. He'd probably switch into the I'm going to Sword Stance. I lose nothing other than just the turn. Woodhammer. That's fine. I'm so glad I did that because I'm going to eat this. Yeah, I eat that. I ate that for days. It shows Woodhammer. Woodhammer. Right, we need to start getting offensive, otherwise we're just going to lose big time. So it shows the Woodhammer. He's now near full health, but we are now sitting at... which is guaranteed to kill this thing. Although we do have to pop his... thing. So what I might do is... Now I think we're better off just Iron Heading. Because even if he switches, we're still going to hurt something. Is it stab? I'm going to Iron Head. I'm going to Iron Head. He withdrew, most likely into Fortress. Wicked. Oh, it's the Spiritomb. Okay. How much is this going to do? +2 Iron Head? It's going to hurt. Don't know how much. Ooh! Okay. Do we kill? This thing gets Sucker Punch, though. Ah, you sod. This thing gets Sucker Punch. But we're going to eat that, though. We eat Sucker Punch. +2. Sucker Punch, 23, 29%. Actually, we don't eat it as well as I thought. But then again, actually, no, he can't be max attack. There's no way he's max attack. He did far too much damage. We did far too little damage. I'll get there eventually. He definitely wants to get his Toxapex in. But his Toxapex is, I say it's weak. It's not. Let me just have a quick look. Against my Blade, I might actually go for another +1. Might actually do that. Might go for another Sword Stance. Because we're at +2. And we don't... Yeah, we definitely don't... If I can get to +3... Do you know what? I think I will. I think I'm going to go for Sword Stance against this thing. Because he can't Toxic me. All you can do is Calm Mind and Shadow Ball. If he Shadow Balls... Actually, Shadow Ball hurts. In fact, Shadow Ball will kill. I have Shadow Sneak. He's going to Sucker Punch. I know he is. There it is, yeah. So I do wish I did go for this Swords Dance. If he, on the off chance, went for the Shadow Ball, he would have more likely killed me. I'm going to crit. Hey, look at that. Got rid of the Spirit Tomb, which is awesome. So, first kill of the game. Finally. The Blade kills Spirit with Shadow Sneak. Perfect. The Spirit Tomb is gone. Finally, we are now +1 up. So most likely, going to go into that Lopunny. That's what I'm expecting. Lopunny outspeeds. The best thing I can do is hit it with a Shadow Sneak, which is not affected. Lopunny? There it is. As expected. Knew that was coming. Nothing I can do. I have to switch. What do I switch it into? Because my entire team, other than Seratine, is poisoned or incredibly weak. We definitely have a tricky situation. Lopunny can very much so start cleaning the field. I think my best play is Cresselia, because he barely does anything to me. Return does do about 30%. Problem is with Toxic is it's going to start building up soon. I have got to try and be careful around that. Because we're sitting at 213. And we are badly poisoned. And a return, yeah, return can be a 3 at KO, but a Psychic does do a lot back. I'm going to go into Lunara. I think it's my best play. We've got to be careful. I've got to get rid of this Lopunny. Once the Lopunny's down, I can really start sitting a lot prettier. So we've got to get rid of this thing. We go down to 185. There's the Fake Out. Interesting that he went for that. But, okay. I guess he just wanted some guaranteed damage, even if it was chip damage. So we get that down to 157. Which is 69%. So we still guarantee it to live a return. He doesn't have a Spirit Tomb, which means I can freely Psychic. And I can hit anything and everything on the field. I would like to Moonlight, but I think the chance to get some serious damage off on this thing is too good. And I need to get the damage, so I'm just going to go for Psychic. I expect him to switch. There's the switch. Fable? What's that? Florges! Oh. Okay, let's see how much this does. Get an idea how bulky this berry. Is it leftovers? Or is it Assault Vest? It's 5 team members. No, 4, sorry. Well, 5 if you include the Black Sludge. Man, that's crazy. Okay, so he's showing leftovers. Now the fun really starts. Because with the floor just out... There's my floor. With the floor just out, what's my switch? Because I really can't really do much against this thing. I have to switch. You don't get... Do I switch into Redna? I think I should just switch into the Blade. Thinking about it. The Blade's currently sitting at 128. Which is 77%. Moonblast does nothing. Carmine is irrelevant. Da 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 da. This thing obviously, I know it gets toxic, but it doesn't get Will-O-Wisp, I don't think. It gets aromatherapy, but that's irrelevant for his team. What do you do to me? Nothing. I switch into Bread Knife. Bread Knife just starts setting up again. We're going to do that. We are going to do that. Let's switch into Bread Knife. Let's do that. We get hit, so we're now down to 118. He goes for Disabled with that. What was that? I missed that. Not very effective, whatever it was. Psychic or something? Do you know what? Because my thing, I can't read that. I should look at my bottom screen, actually. I don't know why I died. We're at 95. 57%. Now, I kind of want to just set up a Swords Dance again. But if he switches, that is going to be extremely annoying. So I actually want to go straight for that Iron Head. If he switches, what is he switching? Whatever he did, I think it was Psychic or Psy Shock. But whatever he did, it wasn't very effective. So... I think I want to go for Sacred Sword. I really do. What do we lose if we do this? I mean, Sacred Sword does about 5 to 10%. We're already past half time. Man, these matches are long. He can't go into his Bulu, I'll kill him. He can't stay in, I'll kill him. It's either Toxapex or the Fortress, and if he goes into Fortress, I mean, how well... Look, one sec, guys. Sorry. If he goes in, how well does he take a Sacred Sword? Oh, it's it big time. I think it's my better play though. He's going to switch into Fortress. I know he is. 100%. Problem is, I have to start making switches. Mr. Gold's too weak. Lunara's very weak. Lumiere gets big time hit. So when he comes in, it's just going to take him down to like 50%, if not lower. But then if he goes into Fortress, then what do? We'll cast that bridge when we come to it. I'm going for Sacred Sword. Switch! Yes! Switch into your Lopunny. Ironside. Damn it. Man, this thing's bulky. How much does it do? Nothing. Did something. Did about, I don't know, 8 points of damage. Alright. We need a switch, obviously. What has this thing got? Okay, so we've seen 2 of its moves, at least to my own knowledge. Oh no, it's shown Stealth Rocks. We've seen 3 of its moves. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to switch it to Ceratine, because it... actually, no, because my Ceratine no longer has ADELAIDE, which is actually kind of huge, because Golbat, a Volt Switch, is going to hurt. Doesn't kill, we're at full health, doesn't kill, by no means. Alright, we're going to do that. I'm going to switch into my Ceratine. How can we do? Oh gosh. Volt Switch, 136, and we go down to 94. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 51%. That is very much unfortunate. We do have to, we're now forced to switch again. Loss, he is going to literally force us to switch. I tell you now, I looked at his team and I thought, man, he's got a very bulky team. You can just chip it down. Mate, he's definitely thought tactics here. 27%. We're going to go down a time if we don't start really hitting offensively. Let's see how we go. Just make sure it's recording, which we are. Here comes Lola. Now, does this thing still kill? I need to see. It's in a 94. A return would kill, surely. Yeah, return's going to kill. Return kills, everything outspeeds. Yeah, you can just go for return, safely guaranteed to kill. Damn it. Fake out does about 21-25%, which most likely he'll go for just to kind of get some more chip damage off, so that way guarantee return. Gone. Do I want to keep this thing? Is it worth keeping this thing is the question. Yes, but no at the same time. Is it one shot? It's pretty much one shot company, which is really bugging me. But the problem is my team is so weak, I can't keep switching. I can't. I feel like actually I'm going to have to just ditch Golbat. I really want Golbat to do some work, but I feel like I just have to ditch it. Give Lopunny another kill, because otherwise all I'm going to end up doing is chipping down my team more and more. As much as I want to switch into Lumiere, can't because it will just get destroyed. I mean, Cresselia is sitting at 143. You know, I mean, he's got rocks, hang on, and spikes. You know, return. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Whatever he does, it's gonna kill me. Plus, we're toxic. Guaranteed to hit KO after rocks. Guaranteed. So wherever we switch in, something's gonna die. I'm gonna have to sack it. I'm gonna sack it. Nothing I can do. I'm just gonna sack it. Lopunny kills Golbat with return. He hasn't done it yet, but I know it's going to. I'm just going to sack it. There's nothing I can do. I'm just going to Brave Bird. I want him to switch. He won't though. He'll return and guarantee to kill. It is what it is. I couldn't keep just switching around. Otherwise, my team would just die. Right now, the tables can turn because I can freely switch into Lumiere. Which will hurt big time, and I can freely switch into Mr. Gold, which will hurt big time. In fact, Mr. Gold is probably my best switch. We're going to be choiced in wherever we choose. So against the Chandelure, probably the better. We'll go for Psychic. So Let me think. What's my better option? The Mr. Gold or Lumiere, but again, once they're in, that's it. They stay in. So I've got to really think about this because he's going to switch. So I think Lumiere is probably my better play. I'm Scar, so I guarantee the outspeed. I can just go for Psychic and get some serious damage off. Like regardless as to what he wants to. He's going to then probably hard switch, but this thing's so weak, it's just going to get to a point where it's just going to get chipped off. Because I need to get Gastro, I need to get webs up. Once webs are up, then we can sit 20 times prettier. I need webs. Webs. Do I need Chandelier? Yeah, it dies. The Bulu kills it. It kills the Bulu, sorry, in one hit. I think I have to go into Mr. Gold. As much as that it pains me, I think I have to. I really don't want to. You can't fake out. Right, how much health do we go down to? Drop an Intimidate. He's going to switch, most likely fearing the fact that I am scarred. We go down to 65%, which is 38. 65 health, which is... High jump kick or, like, even power punch hurts. A return hurts. He is -1, but it doesn't matter. He's going to switch. And most likely into the floor just to take the becoming superpower. So, going into the floor just against a crocodile, Earthquake hurts. And it won't appreciate 2 of them. I'm just going to go for Earthquake. It guarantees safe damage. And if he stays in and goes for a return at -1, we may... No, we won't live. Well, we may live depending on... Like, if we've got... Hang on, let me just see. After badly poisoned, guaranteed Oko. Damn it! Alright, let's just... I think it's the best play. We're going to go for an Earthquake. We're just going to go for the Earthquake damage. He withdrew. You know, it's expected. Ironside, a fortress, it's sturdy. It's not going to appreciate this, but it's going to eat it. Decent damage. Decent. Problem is, it just takes him right back up to full. Now, what can he do to me? 65, 4. Weak. Getting 2. Oh. 44, which means another round of poison, I reckon, will take me out, plus whatever he wants to go for. I'd say he is sitting at about 40. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into Gasteric right now. Yeah, I'm going to do this. This could actually really... If this kills me, actually, I'm going to be really upset. Because then this is game. Please get webs up. I need webs. Okay. 64. Bug bite. How much does this do? No! Poison! Oh, no. Okay, come on. Please live. That's game. The Lopunny now guarantees to outspeed everything on my field. I have to go into Lumiere. Yeah, this is game. Because the Fortress... Well, actually, the Fortress didn't die. I kind of killed myself to my toxic damage. Look at that. Okay, I think I have to go for Flamethrower. Because it guarantees to kill this thing. And now that the webs are gone, like, don't have to worry about webs. He doesn't really necessarily need this thing anymore, so I reckon he'll just sack it. Is switching really probably the Florges? The fact that I'm poisoned though, it wrecks my team. I'm probably gonna be left with my the blade, but then the Lopunny can just come in and clean the sweep. So this is unfortunately gonna be game. I'm gonna go for Flamethrower. He's gonna withdraw. I want him to go into Lopunny. He won't. Fabled. What's that? Oh, that's this thing. Can we get a burn? That'd be very nice. We can get a burn. Hacks on our side has not been fortunate. No hacks. Still, I'm really kind of upset about the hacks luck. Definitely. I think me not running. You can now just finish me off, and I can't switch because between toxic damage next turn, he's gonna win this. He's literally gonna just clean me up to toxic spikes. All because I didn't run defog. Such an idiot. I'm cross at myself. Like, my opponent played very well. He's done what he needed to do. But I'm very cross at myself because I just haven't... I prepared, but I didn't prepare enough. so mad at myself. I really am. We're just going to go for flamethrower. I get damage. Only thing I can do. I just need damage. Can I get a burn? Please, give me something. Just some... Wish. Really? Wish protect? Are you actually going to wish protect me right now? How much does Toxic take me down to? 32. So it's going to kill me next turn. He's going to protect right now. And I don't have anything that can get around that. Protect! It withdrew! Okay, what do you switch into? Blows? This thing! Oh, if only I was running Psychic. Well, it's only around click Psychic round, first round. Burn? Still nothing. It's honestly incredibly unfortunate, and I'm really very upset that we've had no luck with the hacks. We've had nothing. We've had no burns, no nothing. And I'm very upset with that. Can I please get a burn? Just give me something. A burn. Still nothing, and he's going to knock off and that kills. And that's game. That is 100% game. He's just going to now be able to chip off my team one by one. Because Mr. O would more likely die within one turn after between spikes and, you know, everything else. Everything's going to die one turn, and the blade cannot live more than one hit from Balopany. So this is game. I'm just going to give him the GGs now. This is game. There is nothing I can do. My best play is to go into this thing and hit Psychic. He can just switch. That's game. Because I cannot do nothing. There's honestly nothing I can do. I can set up all I like, but I mean... I can try. Fade it. What are we up against? The Toxapex. Against Cresselia, which is currently sitting at 115. Exactly 50%. We are badly poisoned. Psychic against this thing does decent damage. He's going to knock off because he knows that I can't kill him. So do I Moonlight? I could actually Moonlight, which actually might be a good play. So I'm going to do that. He withdrew. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to Moonlight. Neat. That's the Bulu, isn't it? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Bulu. How well do we take some hits? Against Cresselia. We're going to go for the Moonlight. Because we've got Ice Beam on this thing. And he won't appreciate that. We now go down. So we are... He's back at full health. So Grassy Terrain is in play. We go down to 213. Badly poisoned. 93%. Woodhammer, if he goes for it, only does about 47 to 55. But we can live at least 2. Oh, well, we can live at least 1. We can go for an Ice Beam. And if we get lucky, maybe get some hacks and get some nice damage off. Goes for Sword Stance. Oh, please, can we get a freeze? Of all the hacks, this is the one hack I need more than anything. I need this hack more than anything. Yes! 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 The game can change. Okay, okay. That's huge. He is sitting at plus. He is sitting at +2. Woodhammer will now kill if he breaks out. Okay, we've got to be strategic about this. He's frozen. Between leftovers... Okay, right, what do? Do I Calm Mind? It means I have to guarantee 2 turns. Because if I Calm Mind... Let me just see. Let me think about this. We haven't got Chandelure. If I only had Chandelure, I'd switch into that thing right now. Guarantee the kill. Ice Beam will only do about 68%. We need 3 turns of freeze. That's what I need. Unless I go to Bread Knife. Do I go to Bread Knife right now? Nah, it's not worth it. No, because I need a +1. Because I'm gonna... Yeah, I need the +1. Wait, do I though? Hang on, how much health is he at? 80%? Yeah, let's say 80%. Okay, he's frozen. Which is irrelevant, really. Doesn't really affect the connection. Right, we're at 199, 30 seconds. He's probably going to switch. To be honest, that's probably his best play. But I feel like I just can't not take this opportunity. There's 2 ice beams could potentially kill this thing. I'm ice beam. If he switches, hey, he switches. Yes, he's frozen solid. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, ice beam. Yes! Okay, good damage. Good damage. Okay, how much does he go back up to now? How much damage does he go? How much health does he go up to? Okay, so I'd say it's about 45%. He could live this ice beam. I'd say about 45%, maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, I'd say just shy of 50. Let's say 47. Yeah, I'd say it's about that. He's probably going to live this ice beam just. If I can get lucky and survive this next hit, and not survive, if he can stay frozen for one more turn, that'd be huge. Like, just one more full turn. No, he's thawed! No! And goodbye. Right, can you take yourself out? Nope. Terrific. Ice sick. Well, we played as best we could, I guess. But at the end of the day, there's only one winner. Right, against Crocodile, let me see. Superpower, but I reckon that he lived that turn. Well, Sludge Bomb he won't appreciate, but because I did want to bring Sludge Bomb specifically for this thing, but then we're choiced into it, locked. And then you can just go straight into whatever. We are unfortunately going to lose this. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I need to keep Crocodile around for as long as possible because it's my only chance to potentially take down the Lopunny. But there's no way we can win. No way. We got no chance. Fire Pokemon's still kicking around. Right, if we go into the Blade right now, Shadow Sneak. Even Shadow Sneak doesn't kill. A Shadow Sneak doesn't even kill. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. We're at 85, 51%. Woodhammer doesn't kill either. I'm going to go for Iron Head. He's probably going to go for Woodhammer just to, like, thinking he could probably kill. I'm just going to Iron Head. He's going to switch. Yep, there's the switch. He wants to guarantee the 5-0, which, fair plays to him. Fair play to him. Look at this thing. This thing's so bulky. I hate this thing. It's an ugly piece of trash. I hate this thing so much with a passion. I really do. Oh, I hate the fact that he's just stalling. I hate long matches. I hate bulky teams. I'm not going to lie. I hate them with a passion. I truly, truly, truly hate them. Knockoff. Well, there goes our Eviolite. Go for Sword Stance because it's the only thing we can do. Against the Toxapex. Gold. Oh, well, yeah, 71. 43. He still doesn't kill, which is nice. We're sitting at +2. Can we do anything? Best we can do is about 15%. Why is this thing so bulky? If we were to go for another one, would it be more beneficial? Hell no. No, it would not. We're far better off just doubling up on the Iron Heads. Do we have speed? No. Haze! You mother! He even outspeeds. Outspeed? What the same? Did I not put that extra 1 in my speed? Unless this thing's speed invested. That's the only other way I can see it. This thing has to be have a little bit of speed investment. But he shows Haze. I like to make a note of it just so I know what I literally got destroyed by. Right, we've lost our plus. So our best play. Yeah, shadow sneaking. That's all we can do. Just keep shadow sneaking until this thing dies. Oh, withdraws. Who'd you withdraw into? Ironside. Okay, well, it's. I mean, it'll be better than Ironhead in this thing. If he's got 9 minutes. He's just gonna keep switching around and playing for time. That's what he's gonna do right now. I kind of want to just forfeit because then that way he doesn't get the guarantee like 5-0 who got 5-2. I won't. Into Fortress. Let me just. Oh, go for it. Bolt switch. He's just going to keep switching. He's just going to keep switching and he's going to chip my team down to such a point. We are Sacred Swording though, so I really want him to go into the Lopunny because this thing's going to hurt. It's going to hurt that Lopunny. The problem is though, Crocodile can't guarantee anything. Dude, I'm really like annoyed that you're just keeping switching. Dude, just kill me for crying out loud. I understand you want to keep your differential, but for crying out loud, you've got it. Just destroy my soul. I'm really not impressed. But anyway, guys, this gives us an opportunity to chat about the question of the day. It's just been chilling here. Damn, you still can't just kill me. Kill me for crying out loud. Kill me. Question of the day. What has been your favourite moment? What's been your highlight of the season, the series? Let me know in the comment section down below. Definitely picking up my first win. That was by far my highlight of the entire season. I honestly, this is my first series, my first like competitive league. I wasn't expecting really to go to the playoffs and come out with a win. I really wasn't expecting it by no means. But you know, I'm glad we did. I mean, we did really well. We started off as the worst team in the entire league by like a long way, and then over the last 5 weeks, 7 weeks, that we've changed that. You know, we went from being the bottom to now towards the top. Within the top third. Oh man. We actually could just kill this thing. If only I hit superpower. He's gonna fake out and that's good. I'm so mad. Had I hit superpower, I'm more likely could have killed that thing. There's the fake out. Oh no! And that's game. Kills Crook with fake out. GG, my dude. You played very well. We pick up a loss. We now go 5-6, which means, unfortunately, we have now secured our place out of playoffs, which it's unfortunate. I definitely didn't play very well as I have been over the last few weeks, and I'm very upset with myself. My opponent played incredibly well, though. I'm very pleased for him. He's now, I believe, guaranteed his spot in playoffs, picking up 6-5. But no, we sadly pick up a loss here, and yeah, this is an hour, nearly an hour's battle. Like, this is crazy. I definitely don't like long, stally battles, and I tell you now, I think 80% of all the matches that we've had have been long. So hopefully we'll have another. Hopefully we'll have better luck in the next league, which is coming sooner than you think. Fortunately, not for another couple of weeks, but it's coming sooner than you think. But thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. I've loved my time during the UBL. It's been an absolute blast hanging out with all the coaches and meeting new people. It's been absolutely amazing. I've absolutely loved every single minute of it. Even the losses, you know, they brought us back. You know, we ended up going 4 losses in a row to 4 wins in a row. And then we got a loss and then a win. And fortunately, the final match is a loss. But as I say, our opponents did incredibly well. Definitely going to show them love. Check out their perspective. See how, what their thought was when they thought that, hey, I'm just going to keep switching. I don't know. But hey, you can bet your bottom dollar that we are going to be bringing back the Crystal Palossans in a future league. But with that, guys, I'm going to get out. Thank you guys so much for all your support and for checking out this series. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to go cry into a pillow. And I'll catch all you beautiful people next time.